Welcome, everybody, to Intensity Broadcasting. My name's Josh Hall. This is the Doghouse Racing League Shoney's Tuesday Night Truck Series here at Nashville Superspeedway on iRacing. Looking forward to this Twisted Axle Racing 95. We got about 3 minutes left here in practice. Currently see Justin McMahon up at the top of the board. And Nashville Superspeedway, a little different, not your typical super speedway like you might see Daytona or Talladega. This is a very tricky concrete oval. I already see Adam Gardner saying in the chat, let's go. As he's already amped up and ready to run. Jonathan Jennings currently second fastest on the speed chart. Last week's winner and last year's champion, Kevin Thompson, currently the third fastest. Let's take a look at our points coming into tonight. You see Kevin Thompson currently your points leader. Jeremiah Stutzman sits back in second. Justin McMahon, Adam Gardner, and Kevin Powell make up your top five. Right now, Stutzman is 20 points behind Thompson. McMahon is 63 points behind Thompson, so and 43 points behind Stutzman. But don't forget, we do have the playoffs coming off. This series does have playoffs, so the points will reset in just a few weeks. Whoops, that is not the points I wanted to have up there. I apologize. Those were the points I was looking for. Team points. Elite Southern Racing at the top. Twisted Axle, same standings that we saw last week. So no change among the teams. Jonathan Jennings just went to the top of the board with a 30.48. He's going to make his way down on the pit road. And Drew St. Court out on the track as well. The Nashville Superspeedway, unlike a normal superspeedway like Daytona or Talladega, this is a very tricky concrete 1 1/3 mile racetrack right in Nashville, Tennessee. Cup Series started coming back here last year, and we look forward to watching it all play out. Adam Gardner says he'll be bringing up the rear here tonight. And this is a tough track. This track is very rough on equipment. Really easy to burn the tires off, both the front or the rear, depending on how you're driving it. Being a concrete oval, not a lot of heat gets into the tires. I mean, into the track. So the track tends to slide around all race long. We see Adam Gardner. We see Daniel Wilkerson. A little different look for him this week in that Tostitos machine. As practice concludes, and we get ready for qualifying. So we have waiting for drivers to get out on the racetrack. Of course, we want to thank our great partners here at Intensity Broadcasting, as well as what makes the league possible. Adam Gardner says, no, he just sucks here. So this is going to be a tough night for Adam Gardner as well. So, of course, we want to thank our great league sponsor, Shoney's. Of course, Shoney's, the Doghouse Racing League's Tuesday Night Truck Series is proud to be sponsored by Shoney's. Shoney's open daily for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Stop by one of their West Virginia locations and try their freshly prepared legendary breakfast bar or take home a whole strawberry pie. Shoney's, delicious food and friendly service since 1947. Of course, those strawberry pies are great for the whole family, office gatherings, holidays, picnics, and any celebration you'd like to make just a little bit sweeter. Of course, we always have that Adam Strong logo on the right side of the screen. Of course, Adam Looney lost his life to liver cancer couple months ago, so we do want to always support him and know we're thinking of him. If you'd like to donate to the family, there is a link to the GoFundMe page down in the description below. We got trucks setting times on track. We see Daniel Wilkerson just took the white flag on his second lap. As Wilkerson comes off at turn number 4 and down to the stripe. He's going to go 6th fastest. Dwayne Honeycutt out on track. Coming to take the checkered flag on his second of qualifying lap. And Honeycutt's going to stay up in that 3rd position currently. Donnie Honeycutt, not too far. Jeff Wimmer just jumped up to 7th on the board on his first lap. Running that Mission 22 machine. Of course, Mission 22, a great partner with one of our other leagues, the Original Rebels Racing League, with Veterans Day just being this past weekend. Of course, we want to thank all those who served, both past and present. As Jeffrey Wimmer stays in the 7th position. So it looks like the first lap is going to be the quickest as Andrew St. Cyr makes his way out on the racetrack. While Andrew St. Cyr gets up to speed, of course, we want to thank another one of our great partners, and that is Butt Kicker. Butt Kicker, it is an established and trusted leader in gaming haptics. The award-winning line of Butt Kicker products lets users feel ultra-low frequency sounds. Their products are endorsed around the world by leading PC and console gamers, including professional sim racers. The patented design makes them incredibly accurate, powerful, and virtually indestructible. The Gamer Plus is the new and upgraded sim racing haptic that reproduces immersive, accurate, and powerful sim racing, flight sim, and gaming effects. Check out the full line of Butt Kicker products and figure out which one is right for you. Visit thebuttkicker.com. Of course, they have more than just gaming haptics as well, as they have haptics that you can put around or in your couch to simulate movies and music and more. So you can check all their line of products out at buttkicker.com. St. Cyr currently 10th fastest on the leaderboard. Justin McMahon just jumped up to 2nd quickest. Jeremiah Stutzman just went 5th fastest on the track. See if McMahon is slower on his second lap. We've seen that a lot today. And just a little bit quicker, but not enough to get around Jonathan Jennings. Kevin Thompson coming down the backstretch, currently in the 5th position. First lap was a 30:58. With just 10 seconds to go, let's see where Thompson comes across the line. His first lap was a 30:58. His second lap was a 30:64. So, again, that first lap being a little bit quicker as time expires on the clock and we get ready to grid them up and go racing here at Nashville Superspeedway. Let's take a look at your starting grid. We see Jonathan Jennings, your pole sitter, with Justin McMahon's going to start to his outside. Matthew Escalera, he's going to roll off from the 3rd position with Christopher Simon in 4th. Then Kevin Thompson and Andrew St. Cyr round out row number 3. Row 4, we'll find Jeremiah Stutzman and Dwayne Honeycutt. Then Donnie Honeycutt and Michael Hayes round out your top 10. Jeffrey Wimmer and Daniel Wilkerson back in row number 6, with Randall Barnett and Eric Peck rounding out row 7. Starting 15th will be Andrew Hayes in the 37, with Adam Gardner starting from 16th, and Adam Thompson and Ricky Hudges back in row 9. Austin McGill and Chuck Cobb will be your top 20. 21st is Corey Lavallo, with Kenny Heath back in 22nd, and that is going to round out the field here tonight at Nashville Superspeedway. So as the trucks get lined up and gridded up here on pit road, and we get ready to roll off. Also, if you look down in the description below, there's a link to our web store, IntensityRacing.com, where you can find hats, t-shirts, coffee mugs, not just of Intensity gear, but some of our novelty t-shirts and league gear as well. We're running a special right now with the holidays. So we do have a holiday discount currently. You say $5 off any order containing 2 or more items. Applies once per order. Can't be combined with other offers, and it's active from today until November 28th. Details are down below, so if you'd like to support not just Intensity gear, but Atlee Atman Weiss's gear as well. So if you want to support the young man who got Intensity Broadcasting off the ground and his Bandolero career, check out IntensityRacing.com. Mike Leftwich says, good luck, drivers. Mountain Refugee put up some emojis I really can't read, so we're getting ready. The pace car pulls off down onto pit road. Jonathan Jennings leads Justin McMahon down to the green flag. Green flag is in the air. We are racing here in the Music City. And immediately Jonathan Jennings using that low lane advantage to get down to the bottom here in turns 1 and 2. As I mentioned, this track, not a lot of grip, so watch for these drivers to really start moving around as the race goes on. You got to kind of make your moves while tires are fresh. Christopher Simon already trying to make some moves back here, but he's got Kevin Thompson to deal with, as Simon has Thompson just in front of him. Thompson was thinking about tucking up in front, but he's going to stay tucked down on that low line. Battle back here as they were just almost 3 wide. We see the 55 of Ricky Hudges down on the low side. The 63 of Randall Barnett up on the high side. Just in front, we see Eric Peck and Daniel Wilkerson side by side as they come through turns 3 and 4 and down to the front stretch. And they'll continue to run side by side as they come down across the stripe. Andrew St. Cyr trying to find his way around Jeremiah Stutzman. He's got Donnie Honeycutt all over the back bumper. As Jonathan Jennings has McMahon right there on the back bumper down into turn number 3. See McMahon right there on the back bumper, trying to find his way around. Able to pull McMahon off of turn number 4. McMahon gets a good run down into turn number 1, so we see McMahon being a little bit stronger as Kevin Thompson's making a move now down underneath Matthew Escralia to try to take over that 3rd position. Christopher Simon right behind as well, trying to find Thompson, follow Thompson right on through. Jeremiah Stutzman just kind of hanging out there as well. Thompson now moves himself up in the 3rd place as Simon's having a go at the 58. just not able to make that move stick. A little further back, we see Adam Gardner battling side by side with Randall Barnett as they come down into turns 1 and 2. And Christopher Simon now to the inside of the 58 machine. And Jeremiah Stutzman trying to give a push as they go down into turn number 1. So that low lane, so hard to pass here. As you can see, these drivers trying to get as much as they can while their tires are as fresh as they are, because it's just so difficult to make any kind of a pass around this very flat super speedway. Again, just over a mile, one and a third mile long. Corners are banked at 14 degrees, so pretty much kind of, even though it's a super, they call it a super speedway, it runs more like a short track, and we're seeing that right now. As now Andrew St. Cyr trying to be the next one to get around the 58 of Escalra. And Michael Hayes right here in the mix as well. He's trying to move himself forward up one spot currently, up into the 9th position. Your biggest movers, though, would be the 55 of Ricky Hudges and Austin McGill in the 00. Both drivers have made up 6 spots since the drop of the green flag. St. Cyr is getting a run on that 58, but the 02 of Donnie Honeycutt is trying to make a move down underneath that 12 machine at the same time. As Hudges tries to make another position here on the 1 of Eric Peck. Down into turn number 1. Hudges is going to take that position away. Kevin Thompson running down the 20 of McMahon. While they're doing that, Jonathan Jennings starting to pull away just a little bit. He's now got a half-second lead over Justin McMahon as we work complete lap number 12 here at Nashville Superspeedway. And how about we do a little bit of what I like to call pumping up the intensity. sights and sounds at Nashville Superspeedway. You hear these trucks all at full song around the track. Jeremiah Stutzman, we saw him catch the wall there during that pump up the intensity. Now he's starting to slide backwards. He just got passed by Michael Hayes. He's fallen back to the 9th position. And that was a pretty severe lick that 71 took. So you can see the door of that 71 has a lot of damage on the right side, and that is going to affect the way that truck handles. These trucks are so aero sensitive that any bit of damage can really put you behind the 8 ball. As the 05 almost gets up in to the 71. That's going to open the door for Ricky Hudges, who's going to make a move down underneath the 05 of Honeycutt. And Hudges continues his march through the field, currently up into the top 10. Slides up in front of the 5 of Honeycutt, not too far behind. See Austin McGill working down underneath the 1 of Eric Peck. McGill up 7 spots as he's working to the inside of the 1. And now he's going to get a run right down underneath the 05 of Dwayne Honeycutt as well, as they're side by side battling for the will be the 11th position. All that's going on. Kevin Thompson starting to stock the 20 of Justin McMahon up into the 2nd position. And we're just 16 laps away from halfway, which will be our halfway stage. Again, no caution will come out on the stage. We're not going to stop the race, but stage points will be given out for the top 10. And we see the 05, or sorry, the 58 of Escalera having some issues here as he's falling backwards as well. Has the 99 of Michael Hayes looking to the outside. Now Hayes is going to take a peek to the inside as they go down into turn number 1. Hayes is going to get that position down on the low side. Rock side by side down into turn number 3. Sean Thompson says good luck to his son Kevin in the chat. Yeah, our first driver come down onto pit road. That's the 71 of Jeremiah Stutzman, who, as we mentioned, had a lot of damage to the right side of that machine. Of course, here in the Doghouse Racing League, there are no resets. So any damage that you get, you are going to have to try to get fixed up, as Kevin Thompson was trying to run down McMahon. Now McMahon's starting to pull back away from that 21 machine. As the field starts to get a bit spread out, as we take a great look here from the iRacing blimp. To see how our front 2 are running compared, front 3 are running compared to the rest of the field. You see just how much of a gap that Jonathan Jennings has gotten out in front of Justin McMahon, and how far Kevin Thompson has pulled away from 4th place Christopher Simon. As the run goes on, we start to see that where these drivers really start to spread out as tires wear off. McMahon, though, having another run here, trying to get back to the back bumper. I'm sorry, it's Thompson trying to get back to the back bumper of McMahon. Thompson trying to go back-to-back at tricky tracks. Last week, won at the Lady in Black, Darlington. And now he's trying to get a win here tonight at Nashville Superspeedway. He's going to take a peek down to the inside. They're side by side for the 2nd position. Thompson down on the low side. He's going to have the position through turns 3 and 4. McMahon, though, fighting back on the high side. And McMahon's going to hold on to that top spot. He's going to go right down to the apron and try to throw a little bit of a block there. A couple drivers on pit road. Daniel Wilkerson, Matthew Escalera just made his way on the pit road. little battle back here between Donnie Honeycutt and Michael Hayes continues. As Honeycutt's going to take a look down to the inside of Hayes down into turn number 3. See if he's able to complete a pass or if Hayes is going to be able to motor off the high side like we saw just a few moments ago with McMahon and Thompson. Although Thompson is making another run at it down into turn number 1. Oh, McMahon got a little loose there off the corner. Saw the truck wiggle. Able to currently stay out in front of Thompson, but here comes Thompson back down on the low side. And while these two have been battling, it's allowed Christopher Simon to eat into the lead of these two as Thompson is almost clear, and he is going to clear McMahon down to the stripe.
Yep, I got you. My strategy was basically taking it easy on the turns. I don't put too much gas on the turns and all. Just saving tires. That's basically my strategy for that track. Yeah, I was surprised by that too. Like, but yeah, I was hoping for a caution to have like a shot of winning the race or at least finishing second place or whatever. But I'm happy with the results I got today. Thank you. I like to shout out to Daniel for this league. Like, I really have fun with this league a lot every Tuesday and Sundays. So that shout outs to him in Doghouse. All right, thank you.
Back up to you there. Yes, sir. Uh, if I pitted with him, I think in that round of pit stops, I think I might have had a chance. I was tight on fuel, so I wasn't even sure I was going to make it back around. So as soon as he came down pit road and I decided to stay out, I realized that I wasn't going to quite have enough, so I had to back way out of it, and I lost a lot of time coming in. So I kind of hurt myself when I came in and pit. I was about 4.5 seconds behind him, and then I had to burn my stuff up to try to catch back up to him. But um, yeah, I don't know. I think if I had just pit with him, it would have been a lot better, and we might have had a chance. But oh well, we tried to run him down best we could, and just didn't quite have enough. Yeah, I mean, I was right behind him when we came out of turn two there on like lap 37, and it looked like he ran out of fuel. So I was crossing my fingers that I wasn't gonna do the same, but I was luckily able to limp it around and save my track position there. But yeah, it's unfortunate for him, but I'll take advantage of it and get the points. Yeah, the boys at Loud Pedal Racing, you guys for putting on a really good broadcast, and Group Six Interactive and BMF Detailing for the sponsors on the truck that I get to use every year. Yeah, thanks. You too.
Yes, sir. I got you. Well, I really didn't expect to do that good. I struggled in practice. I was afraid I was gonna burn my tires off, but I was able to get the pole, and once I got the lead, I was able to run a line that helped with that. So that helped a lot. Actually, I could have went a little bit longer, but I wanted to short pit those guys and get a little bit more of a gap and try to force them to burn their tires up. Of course, for the good practice and the feedback, and you guys for the broadcast, and Daniel and all the admins for putting these things on.
Awesome, man. And yes, I just realized in the chat there I did actually mute myself, so I do apologize for those listening at home. At least you got to hear from your winner here tonight, Jonathan Jennings, and congratulations, and we look forward to seeing what you do the rest of the season.
Thank you.
So congrats again to Jonathan Jennings, able to stretch the fuel, stretch the tires, and cause Justin McMahon and them to burn their stuff up. So congratulations again to our entire podium here tonight. And we want to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight. Whether you're watching on Facebook, on YouTube, or on Twitch, don't forget to hit that like button, follow, and subscribe. Don't forget to visit all of our links down below for our halfway sponsor, all of our partners. And we look forward to seeing you here again. Don't forget to join us in just a little bit as the SCSRA Truck Series takes on Auto Club Speedway in the final round of the round of 8 before they lock in their championship 4. Of course, again, congrats to Jonathan Jennings, and we look forward to seeing what the rest of the season plays out for this league. And as our boy Atlee Atman Weiss would say, over